Welcome along to another one of our city head-to-heads while we're all spending far too much time at home due to the pandemic, of course. We've got a couple of first-team players in Toland and Erin Clachers that are going to face against each other with some football and some entertainment head-to-head style questions. I guess kind of like a penalty shootout, really. Erin, you know a bit about penalty shootouts, being the goalkeeper in this head-to-head duel. How are you finding this lockdown that we're in again?
Yeah, it's not great, but I think we're a bit more used to it this time, so you kind of know what's expected and sort of like training's a bit more prepared. So yeah, I mean it's not what you're wanting, but we just got to get on with it, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully for a limited time. Tyler, how are you finding things at home at the moment?
It's not great, obviously, not having training with the 3-week break, but as Ed says, you just have to get on with it and do your own bit, get out, get your running, get on the ball, get touches, and yeah, that's all. Everybody's on the same boat, really, so just have to get on with things and keep moving.
Absolutely. So with a bit more time in your hands, we're going to play this little quiz, and you can get a virtual pat in the back, so can you high five just now in real life for the winner. So best of three, 3 rounds we've got. So I'm going to give you a question or a statement, and you've got to each go in turns and give potential answers, and you've got a limited time to give me your answer, and if you're wrong, you lose the point, or you take too long, or you repeat, whatever comes first. So ready for round one?
Ready.
Okay.
Go.
So I'm going to start with you, Tyler, first of all, to give the first answer. So Glasgow City have reached the Champions League quarter-final twice, including the end of last year, or towards the end of last year. But I am looking for the 13 sides who have reached the Champions League or UEFA Women's Cup, whatever you call it, from 2001. So winners or runners-up.
Leon.
Leon, that's an easy one to start with.
Wolfsburg.
2 easy ones to start with.
What's that?
So winners or runners-up.
PSG.
Yeah, maybe a runners-up.
Barcelona.
Yeah, runners-up as well.
Atletico Madrid.
No.
Take it back.
So first point goes to Erin. Other winners, you had Turbine Potsdam, Arsenal, Duisburg, Frankfurt. So 2020 round two, we listened to a lot more music in the house, or maybe if you're out doing your runs or whatever in isolation, maybe what you're doing at the moment. So we're going to look at some of the big songs in 2020. Now, Ellie Goulding got the first #1 in the UK at the start of 2020. There's 18 other artists or bands that got a #1 single in there. And I included feature artists as well, so there's actually probably more than 18 names down here. Just start naming me some. So Erin, you start.
To me. The Weeknd.
The Weeknd, yes.
Lewis Capaldi.
Yes.
Jason Derulo.
Yes, that was one of those TikTok songs. So yeah, he's in there.
Ed Sheeran.
Yes, he was with a song with another artist, which I'm not going to mention because you might see him.
Okay. I have a memory like a sieve.
Same. Justin Bieber.
I was going to say that.
Justin Bieber never got #1.
What?
Never got #1 in 2020. So we'll give the point to Tyler, so it keeps it interesting for the last round. So one apiece. So you could have had in there, because the one with Ed Sheeran, that was the one that he done a collab with Stormzy, but we could have had Eminem, Billie Eilish, St John, Captain Tom Moore if you wanted, Cardi B, Mariah Carey was at Christmas, Lad Baby. I think Mariah Carey was like actually after Christmas, the last one of the year. So there was quite a few big names, Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande as well. So you could have either or. So round 3, and it's on a knife edge, a penalty shootout because it's 1-1 here. So this is to take the win in a head-to-head. Sorry, Tyler, we're going to get a bit indulgent here because Scotland, we had a bit of a boogie towards the end of 2020 because Scotland reached the Euros. I know you had Ireland, the men's have done it in recent years as well, but we enjoyed the penalty shootout. I don't know if we enjoyed it, but anyway, Scotland are at the Euros. Now, the Women's European Championship started back in 1984, So we are looking for all the either winners or runners-up of the men's or the women's Euros since 1984. You can
Right, we
start.
should rock, paper, scissors.
I was just going. You can do that if you want. Rock, paper, scissors. Steve, go
Right,
first.
Okay.
ready? 3, 2, 1. Wait,
Rock.
wait, we go 1.
Right,
Let's remember the
3,
ladies.
2, 1. Rock.
Rock,
paper.
paper.
Right, you win, go.
Yep, okay.
That was clever.
Germany.
Yep. So they've won it. You could have said West Germany as well, but the women and men have won the Euros. So that's fine.
Spain.
Yep. They've won the men's. They had a good spell in the 10, 12 years ago. They won a couple back to back.
Holland.
Yes, they've both won. The women's and the men have both won the Euros.
France.
Yep, they have won the men's.
Greece.
Yeah, there's the wild card from Euro 2004.
Norway.
Yeah, one of the, I think, early winners of the women's Euros.
Has Italy been said?
No, it hasn't. No, Italy haven't won it, but they've been runners-up in both the women's and the men's competition.
Belgium.
Your winner is Erin Clachers. Good shot.
No way.
They was it the World Cup? The World Cup they were semi-finalists. They
That's what I'm thinking, something.
yeah, good shout. We kind of done really well there, but Erin, you've won. Who do we know? Sweden has won the women's European Championships. Denmark 1992, and the men's. I don't think Portugal hasn't said either. The most recent European Championship winners, and the two other runners-up you could add were England, who the women's side in one of the early competitions were runners-up, and the Soviet Union or Russia have also been runners-up in the men's Euros. So, Erin, you've got a bit of football and knowledge in there. How you feel? You got bragging rights.
Yeah, I'm buzzing with that win, to be honest.
I think we knew before coming into this you were going to win.
But good round in the music as well. Well done, Erin. Thanks both for playing.
Thank you.
Thanks
Good
very
game.
much.